I only caught glimpses of it because, sometimes things just get so big. But apparently J. Cole mentioned that he isn't the best rapper. Something like that. Oh, No Life Shaq. Oh, wait. We might have to watch No Life Shaq because No Life Shaq is one of J. Cole's biggest fans. He even painted him on the back wall of his reaction studio. And this says J. Cole admits he's not the greatest rapper after years of claiming he is. Oh, poor No Life Shaq. Even this cover looks so sad and devastating.
Hold on.
Oh,
hey,
no.
Cole.
He's right
I
there.
thought I was going to come up here and bash you. Y'all thought I was going to turn on my goat? Is y'all niggas crazy? Is y'all crazy? Bruh. Twitter and the internet is having a field day with this part of the interview right here. It's all kind of clips going around with no context. Everybody trying to make it seem like J. Cole said something he really didn't say.
He looks so stressed. He looks so freaking stressed. But here's the other part. Leo Rex, you are so right. Watching Sean C when it comes to Cole and Shaq is like night and day. We just watched a video on Sean C talking about J. Cole. And I am a fan of both of these guys for different reasons. Sean C is unhinged, and I like he just goes with his feelings and the vibes. Like in whatever moment, how he feels, he's gonna talk about it. No Life Shaq is like he has barology. He is that guy who's really about trying to dissect the stuff. I love it. And so they are different flavors. I love Leo Rex that you pointed out how different they are from each other. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Fact Easy said, okay, so nobody likes the greatest rapper like that. In hip hop, we look for the grind. Do we? Because, like, for instance, like Nas, I feel like he's someone who doesn't have to grind, but there's so many people who are like, he's just a GOAT. You know? My goodness. Keys. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, what did Massive say? Wait, how do I see the previous message? Just so you combine all the messages. Oh, thank you, Cleo. Thank you on the first page. Front page. That was wild. I didn't know when I signed up to do the thing with Twitch that they were going to put us on the front page. But that's awesome that they did for Women's History Month. They put us up there. So absolutely.
Why do y'all niggas listen to stuff and hear what y'all want to hear? And y'all not hearing what he actually saying.
You know they're gonna do that,
Y'all
Shaq.
y'all just listening for what y'all want to hear and getting on the internet spreading lies.
Shaq.
So here we go, man. I told y'all on Twitter I was gonna react to it. I act like I was disappointed in J. Cole on Twitter because I knew y'all was gonna think I was gonna get up here and bash my goat. No, nigga. No. I'm gonna let J. Cole say it, and then I'm gonna tell y'all my opinion.
Okay.
And let y'all know what the internet trying to run with.
No, there's no part of us making that song where it's like, yo, Kendrick was supposed to be on here. Nah, I just got a beat for Drake. I want to come through for him on his album. The clock was running, you know what I mean? And winding down. Boom, and I came through. But you said something in the beginning. Damn, I want to remember.
Right there, he was basically talking about first-person shooter. He said it originally supposed to be Kendrick and Drake on first-person shooter. I guess Kendrick won't respond, and I don't know if Kendrick ain't want to do it. I don't know the reason. But Kendrick wasn't able to get on the track. So Drake called J. Cole. He had a little bit of time to get it done. He got it done. And as you know, the rest is history. The song went #1. It went crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody, I think
No,
it
you
was
said something about
Schoolboy
me saying on the,
Q.
you said
giving you
something
the
about
heads
me.
up.
a heads
No,
up.
Schoolboy Q, that's a complete lie.
Okay.
Ask Schoolboy Q. That's just like internet, like, yo, that's a straight lie. And there's
Gotcha.
many of those.
Gotcha.
Many half-truths and many way more straight lies. Like the Schoolboy Q is a
The Schoolboy Q thing. Dude,
Oh.
how everybody was going around saying
I think they were saying that Schoolboy Q called J. Cole and said, hey, you need to get out this rap beef because it's about to get grave. It's about to be a mess. So, and then that's when J. Cole said he was going to step back. I think that's what they're talking about.
J. Cole got word from Schoolboy
Yeah. To step
that
back.
Kendrick was about to go crazy on
Yeah.
Drake. You should
Yeah.
back out.
Yeah.
J. Cole said that's a straight lie.
Wow.
Nobody told me nothing.
Wow.
So I want to clear that up. That was
And I like that because J. Cole did come out and said, I felt in my spirit that I needed to not do this. And if it would have been really Schoolboy Q and it wasn't his spirit, then it's like, now, J. Cole, you just lying? You just lying about the stuff.
a whole lie. It's a lot of lies going on the internet about this whole beef, man.
straight lie. Like, of course, shout out to Schoolboy Q. He not gonna come out and just say it on his own, but it's
Right.
like when you get a chance, ask him. It's a straight up lie. But you said something in the beginning how like on
okay.
songs, like how I say I'm the best on songs.
Here
It's
we
like,
go.
ask me in real life, do I think I'm the best rapper alive?
Do you think you're the best rapper alive?
Bro, it's a nigga named Black Thought that exists.
Black Thoughts.
It's a nigga named Lupe Fiasco that
Lupe.
exists.
Ah.
It's niggas that on any given day, even my peers, a Drake or a Kendrick, where it's like, yo, I know on any given day I can show up to the studio and give these niggas 80. But I know they can show up on any day in the studio and give me 80. And I might only have 30. Like, so if I'm taking on a rap persona, like when I'm rapping, of course that's what I like to, that's how I like to rap. And guess what? Sometimes I hit the mark and I say, and I spit a verse that really might have you believe in that shit. But if you ask me in real life, do I walk around like I'm the best rapper alive? No, nigga.
And he never has. But I think he's kind of always been in this headspace of, yeah, I'm a rap like that because you're supposed to. But for him to be driving around in his like Corolla and on his little bike, not little, on his bicycle and just doing the things he's doing, I think he is in some ways playing it safe. You know, like that could come across as I don't want to have that drama of trying to act like I'm the best and then people trying to call me out and then all of that kind of stuff. So I feel like he wants to say it, but then doesn't want to back it up by really standing on it. But I do appreciate that he's going to say that, yeah, I'm doing it for rap, but it's not my real life. But that's kind of also messed up that you're doing it just for rap and it's not real life. So it's kind of breaking the third wall a little bit that he's saying he's a bit of an actor, which we kind of did a whole video on it. Like I have a video on YouTube called, So Who is J. Cole Really? Because when we listened to his album, he was in all of these different places where he was, and we heard that song, the release song for the birthday bash. And he's like, I'm not stopping till I got a yacht. But in another song, he's like, I don't need a yacht. I just gonna be myself. And I'm like, now you're just rhyming at this point, and it is losing some of the authenticity of it. But I do honor that he's coming clean about all the stuff that made us feel uneasy and trying to figure out who he actually is.
Like I'm the best ever. No, but when I put on that cape, like that's how I try to attack. And have there been things and moments and verses where I'm writing this and I'm like, I know niggas going with this. Absolutely. But in reality, do I walk around this earth like there's no nigga better than me? In
So that's where it becomes inauthentic.
real life. Like I can't get in the studio with Black Thought and he just give me 90. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there like, I got 25 for you. You know what I mean?
But even someone saying they're the greatest rapper is not saying that every line that they've ever said is the best that ever happened. So I think he's trying to make it too literal. Like you're saying, you can't ever have someone ever rap a verse better than you on your own song. It's like, that's not what GOAT is. It's not that Michael Jackson. Okay. Michael Jordan never lost a game. Michael Jordan lost games. That doesn't mean he's not a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? That's not saying that someone didn't in a moment best him in a square up. Is that what you call it in basketball, y'all? But it is a situation where I think he's trying to play so many sides instead of it being the thing of like, in general, overall, when all the chips fall, I can say that I am better than most or all the other people. But I don't think he wants to say that. And it's not what he's saying. That's not what he's saying. And he doesn't want to say that.
Hey, so that's the part everybody trying to run with and say J. Cole don't believe in his pen. He don't believe he the greatest. Bro, how do y'all niggas not? Now it's time for me to talk. How you
Shaq.
niggas don't understand that, bro? Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop this, man. Y'all comprehension level, bro, it's literally at 0. Y'all don't understand nothing. How y'all don't understand what that man just said, bro? He basically said, to keep it short and simple, he know how to separate real life and his rap persona.
But that's also the problem, Sir Shaq. Like, we have lived a life of trying to believe that a lot of this stuff is real, except for when it's in a court case. And then we're definitely going to be like, none of this stuff is real. But in general, we want to think that people are rapping about their actual experiences. It's the same thing with comedy. You want to believe that all the jokes that they're saying are real life, even though we know they're not quite that. But one of the funnier perspectives I saw on this online, someone was like, not y'all thinking rap is real, not y'all needing to realize like wrestling is not real, not us having to break it to you that not every line, every word is perfectly true about an artist's life. It's not that either. But you just want to, I just want to feel that a majority of the things that they are discussing are true to them. It's different when it's like, for instance, Eminem in the middle of his thing. Like, we know most of the stuff Eminem talks about is just chaos. A lot of it's too real, but a lot of it is, he's just saying stuff. But let that be known. I don't know how they let that be known, but I guess this is how J. Cole is letting us know. Okay, here we go. Perfect. J. Cole is letting us know. And I think maybe in his next chapter, because we feel he's coming back, he kind of mentioned he's coming back. Maybe we can just take him as an artist and he can say whatever. And we're not going to then hold him to the same standard of like a Kendrick Lamar who does what we feel is very authentic to Kendrick's life and his experiences. And there are different types of artists. There are comedians who we know are really dealing in real life stuff, or at least we think they are, then others who are just ridiculous. So yeah, I'm glad that, J. Cole's doing this.
He know how to separate the two. When he put on that cape, he ready to rap, ready to get in that booth. He say, I'm supposed to feel like I'm the best, right? That's what y'all saying, right? He's supposed to feel like he the best. So when he rap, he gonna let us know in the rap, hey, I'm the best.
Okay, Shaq.
But when he step away from rapping and he just regular Jermaine, somebody asks him, do you think you the greatest ever? No. I know his niggas better than me. He named Black Thought. He named Lupe, which is, nigga,
yeah,
that's a whole different level right there.
Yeah.
If we talking about pure rapping, that's a whole different level.
Get him.
Me, personally, I've never thought J. Cole was the greatest rapper ever.
Sir. You started the video saying J. Cole is your GOAT. One of your goats. This is literally the first thing you said. And the acronym means greatest of all time. And maybe he's in the GOAT category. And I guess that's what he's saying. J. Cole's in the GOAT category. But he's not the GOAT. But he is on your wall, Shaq. Oh boy. But I think it's also a Carolina love. Shaq, I think, is in South Carolina. J. Cole was raised in North Carolina. And I'm North Carolina too. So he definitely is one of the GOATs of North Carolina, or GOATs of the Carolinas for sure. Shaq.
But I'm gonna tell y'all niggas that. I never thought he was number one. That's my number one right there.
Oh, Eminem. Okay. And Eminem is a GOAT. There's some of his, Slim Shady's songs that are some of my favorites of all time. Yes, for sure. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that Eminem was his GOAT.
J. Cole is just my favorite.
Oh, that's cute.
It's the greatest rapper ever to me.
Okay.
I don't think nobody out rapping that nigga right there.
Okay.
And then J. Cole said Black Thought, Lupe.
Yeah.
Ooh wee.
And by the way, I just had someone on my YouTube channel who was saying, who were they saying was the GOAT? Oh, they were saying Snow the Product. I think, okay, if they hear this, they might get me canceled. They might cancel me. But they were like, Snow the Product is out rapping everybody today. And I said, I literally say, and Black Thought? She's out rapping Black Thought? And Kendrick? And I'm like, Yazine Bey? I love her. Her fans are the fanaticest of fans. But Black Thought is just different.
But he also said on any given day, it could be somebody better than me. I might just not have it one day. Black Thought walking here, go crazy, give me 80. Lupe, come in here, give me 90. On that day, I'll probably give you 30, 25. How y'all don't understand that? He basically said, I'm human. I'm not going to be the best every day. But certain verses are.
But that's what we're saying. They're all humans. I like how he's trying to say J. Cole is human, but the rest of them, like Black Thought and Eminem, they are not human. They're otherworldly. No, they're all human. They're not always going to have the greatest bar of all other people. I mean, yeah, Eminem is just also on a different level on a lot of things, but they're all human. They're all human.
Right? I know when I write that and I spit it and record it, ain't nobody topping it. So I'm the best that day.
Aww.
That go back to the bar. But right now, I'm feeling like Muhammad Ali. At that time, making that verse, J. Cole felt like he was the best of the big three. He felt like he was better than Kendrick and Drake at that moment. He felt like nobody could top that verse in that moment. Come on, man. That's basically what he's saying. Y'all gotta stop. J. Cole don't think he the best rapper. This and that, man. Come on, bro.
But that's literally what he's saying. Shaq, you also confirmed that. He's literally saying he doesn't think he's the best rapper. That it's just for the songs. It's just for the artistry. So I did notice that he didn't have a ton of views for this video. I feel like a lot of people are kind of also feeling that. I don't know if Shaq is getting it. I love Shaq. He's such a great reactor. He's like an OG godfather of reactions. He's a big reason why I started my channel. Just love watching his things, but I think that one with J. Cole, like he said, being his favorite, I think he's pushing for us to give him some slack on this. But I think it probably would have come across a little bit better if he realizes, it's him just being an artist, when that's kind of the problem in some ways, at least in this genre. I mean, it's actually in a lot of genres where you want, if someone's singing a song, you want it to be authentic. I do. Okay, let me talk about me. I wanted to be somewhat authentic, but I don't think he's understanding it technically is inauthentic if he is saying he's the best as an artist, but not in real life.
If y'all didn't understand that, I don't know what to tell you, bro. He basically said, at any given day, somebody can rap better than me. Like, I'm human at the end of the day. I know how to separate the two. So when I put on that rap cape and be a rapper J. Cole, I'm going to always say I'm the best. But I'm also smart enough to realize this persona I'm putting on is not me every day in real life. So if a regular fan come up to me and say, "Are you the greatest rapper ever?" He gonna be real, cause J. Cole speak from the heart with everything, bro. That's one thing I learned from these interviews.
So now, so that's the conflict. He speaks from the heart. And so him speaking from the heart as an artist and saying he's the best, is that truly his heart if it's not authentic to his heart outside of being an artist? Because it should be one heart in a person instead of it being the persona versus the actual person. To me, you know?
This nigga is gonna speak from his heart. Like, it's just pure, bro. He gonna tell you whether you like it or not, whether you think he's soft or not, he gonna tell you exactly how he felt.
Not too solid, just
And he
resubbed
said,
for
if a
2
regular
months.
person walk up to
To
me,
me.
hey,
I don't know if you saw how tickled I was. I looked up, he said, to me, Mel, to me, Mel, hello, Mel, thank you so much for that resubscription. Oh my goodness. Y'all have to go check out Mel Too Solid out here. He is my go-to, like, after stream. We might raid out, hang out, and then, y'all, I gotta go hang out with Mel Too Solid whenever I can. Always such a vibe. Do I not know how to do shout outs? Oh my goodness. Is this slash? Am I spelling it wrong? Y'all go check out Mel. Go check out Mel. Oh my goodness. Please go check out Mel. I don't know what's going on with my shout outs. Is it the wrong? No, it's not that. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Oh, maybe I'm timed out from it right now. Oh, you gotta see me when you see me. Likewise, of course, Mel. I appreciate that so much. So much. Try the, I haven't done the SO in so long. Oh, there we go. Botrix official. There we go. Y'all click the link. Go follow Mel. Always such a fun time. Always such a vibe. Always. You said it's fine. You're here. Thank you. You're welcome, Mel. You're so welcome. Wait, Ari claims to be the greatest streamer of all time when she has the cape on, but not in regular life. She doesn't slide. No, you're right, Sly. I do say, no, I'm so kidding. So kidding. Sly, you are so funny. But yeah, this is interesting out here because my goodness, it is about authenticity. And we just need to take J. Cole out of the conversation about authenticity. That's okay. I feel like that's also going to make Shaq upset. You know what I'm saying? Catch you up, you late. Okay, so Mel, here we are. First, we listened to Kanye's album, which was actually not a problem, was not problematic, very sweet in the end, okay? But now we've gone to J. Cole. And I, heard something about J. Cole saying that he's not the greatest rapper alive. And Shaq is one of J. Cole's biggest fans. Okay. J. Cole literally only made 200 sweatshirts for the fall off and sent No Life Shaq one of his sweatshirts. Okay, that's how big of a fan he is. Behind his head, you can't see it right now, but J. Cole is painted on the back of his wall behind him. But J. Cole came out and said, "Oh, I am not the greatest rapper." Well, he's like, when I'm rapping, I'm going to say that thing because that's what rap is. But in my real life, am I going around saying that I'm the GOAT? No. And then Shaq is like, are y'all crazy? Y'all don't understand what he's saying out here. He's saying when he's rapping, that's the rap thing. But in real life, he's a human. And it's like all these other rappers behind him are human. Shaq, it's a situation where, you know, like I was just saying, it's just the question about authenticity. Eminem, he's so out the box that we're not really always trying to say, well, is this authentic to Eminem? No, Eminem just gets to rhyme whatever he wants at this point. Like he's risen above authenticity out here. But, you know, J. Cole in one of his albums was saying, y'all don't really know me. And when I reacted to that album, I said, well, J. Cole, you don't give us a chance to know you because you're giving us different perspective of yourself in the same album. In one song, you'll say like, oh, I'm rapping till I get a yacht. But then another song, you're like, oh, I'm, you know, I don't care about the fame. That's what he said. I don't like the fame. And it's like, okay, well, you can't have both where you're making all the money in the world and you're not famous. So at the same time, you know, what if he comes back like Sia and he's going to rap? Oh, he's going to be like The Hustle, which was, what's his name? Music Soul Child was a rapper for a little bit. And he came out as this masked rapper to do whatever he wanted to do without us knowing about it, you know? So I think it's fine. I appreciate J. Cole for coming clean on it and telling us how he really feels. And maybe that's why his spirit took him out the rap battle with Drake and Kendrick. Because he's like, well, I don't really feel like I'm the best. So why would I put myself on the line to prove it when I don't even believe that? So I think the authenticity in him came through and saved him from that battle. So now I think the conversation is just take him out of the authenticity conversation. He can be the artist, J. Cole, and the human Jermaine Cole, too. So that's kind of where we are right now. You said if I see J. Cole is on site. No, I love J. Cole. North Carolina all day. Look at this. Hold on. I got a whole North Carolina emote. No. I'm all about that North Carolina. I'm all about that music and just helping the culture out of North Carolina. We need all the help we can get, really. So yeah. Wait, J. Cole is Sia. Never suspected it was him. It's like the masked singer.
Are you the greatest rapper ever? No. It's niggas like Black Thought that's still walking this earth. It's niggas like M still walking this earth. It's niggas like Lupe. It's niggas like Kendrick.
Why can't it be J. Cole, though?
Still walking this earth. So no, I don't think I'm the best rapper ever. Like, a lot of people taking that out of context, man. Like, he's not doubting himself.
Leroy.
That's what they trying to flip it into. Like he's doubting his own pen. No.
That's literally what he's saying. He doubts that his pen is the best. I guess what Shaq is about to say is, no, he's just doing a character. But we don't like to hear that.
Smart enough to know. Like, that's like Kobe getting on the court with MJ. On that court, Kobe gonna think, nigga, I'm better than you, MJ. But ask Kobe outside of those baselines.
But imagine Kobe saying it in every game, in every press conference before a match. He's like, yeah, I'm actually the best. I'm actually the best. And then you actually get into a match with Michael Jordan. And then you're like, well, actually, okay, I'm actually not the best. That's where it's problematic.
Who's the best basketball player ever? He gonna say MJ.
Oh,
but on that court, Kobe gonna go head to head with him like he better than MJ. Even though that's who he look up to. On that court during the game, while he wearing that basketball jersey, Kobe gonna think he better than MJ.
And maybe the conversation also is J. Cole is the best outside of the generation before J. Cole. Because Black Thought and Lupe, I don't believe they're technically millennials. I feel like they might be Gen X. Really, truly, they might be millennials. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe it's slightly outside of the, age group. And that's a different conversation. Just like Michael Jordan just came out and said about the GOAT conversation about him. He said, I don't think we should try to compare different generations. We can't play against each other. So there's no real way to determine who would be the best if we played at some time that could not actually happen because we're born at different times.
Outside of that regular interview, regular day, Kobe gonna tell you MJ the greatest. Come on, man. Come on, man. But look, that's all I wanted to say, man. A lot of people thought I was finna come up here and bash J. Cole for saying that. No, nigga, I understand it. I get it. Like, in my field, it's hella channels that break down music better than me. I think I'm the greatest reactor to ever live. I think I got the best reaction channel ever created.
Oh, it's good. It's really good.
But on a normal day, you catch me outside, hey, bro, do you think you the best reaction breakdown channel there is? No, nigga, Knox Hill.
Knox Hill. I do not think Knox Hill is better than No Life Shaq. Oh my goodness.
Hill elite.
Elite?
This nigga is elite. When it comes to breaking down songs. This nigga break down the beat, the cadence, everything. Nigga, I'm not doing that, nigga. I'm breaking down what's standing out to me. Like, on a normal day, Knox Hill is the best breakdown channel I ever saw.
Really?
But while I'm reacting, while I'm in my element, no, nigga, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest.
But y'all do different things. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, for your reactions, I think they are, I'm talking to him. I think they are way better than Knox Hill. And I feel bad about this. Oh my goodness. But sometimes it feels like Knox Hill kind of pre-listens before the song. So they never, to me, feel like they are blind reactions to songs. It gives that he does research and then comes back and then he's like, oh, and then he breaks it down in a way that makes it seem like it's the first listen. But it just, I don't know what it is. It feels like it's not the first listen. And it's not me. I'm trying not to be like, oh, he's too good for that to be the first reaction. But something feels off with Knox Hill.
Yes. But look, that's all I wanted to say, y'all. Like, I don't know what fan base it is. I don't know if it's the Drake fans or Kendrick fans. I really don't care to find out. But y'all gotta stop just being delusional, bro. Like, y'all gotta stop trying to nitpick everything J. Cole doing, bro. Y'all gotta stop.
This is not a nitpick. A nitpick means it's something small and insignificant. But when it comes to one of the most talked about things about the genre is who's the best, as Screwface says, this is a sport. This is not a nitpick. This is a very big deal. This is, even though a lot of things previously might have been nitpicks, I don't think this is.
But hey, we don't live long enough to where J. Cole is getting bashed. Out of all rappers, J. Cole is getting bashed in 2026.
Out of all?
That's crazy.
Not crazy.
That's crazy.
No.
But y'all let me know what y'all thought about that. I just had to get on here and rant real quick. I ain't really have no videos for today. I know Yeet dropped. I might react to that on the second channel. My video today was going to be Bully with Kanye, but he didn't drop it. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gone.
Man. Interesting. And Leroy, you said everybody said that about Knox. What I was saying about it not feeling extremely authentic, is that what they've been saying, by the way? Or are you saying what Shaq said, that he's the best? Oh, wait, no, you said he lost credibility. So I guess you're saying what I said. Oh, my goodness. He said Lost in Vegas are a great example of feeling the vibe and giving great breakdowns on the raps. Oh, I haven't heard of Lost in Vegas, by the way. Interesting. Interesting. Serial Sensei, the music blogger extraordinaire, the hip hop writer of the community. Oh my goodness, Serial Sensei, did you hear about J. Cole talking about not being the best? What did you think about that? How do you feel on this? You said Knox was getting bashed during the beef because it sounded like he pre-listened. Yes, like I said, he never seemed surprised, and it was giving this kind of air. And I wonder if some people see that air and they're like, oh, he's just so elite in his ability to break down things that nothing surprises him. But no, it just gave like he was ready to talk about the thing. He would pause it and then just be so clear on what he was hearing. I mean, like he could be a rap prophet, but it just wasn't giving that. And he never told us. He's like, oh, I pre-knew. It just came to me. I just had, no, none of that. There was never confusion, which if a bar is good enough, there should be a moment of like, ooh, what does that mean? And then like, ooh, now I realize what it means. And then this is what it means. But he never gives that. There's never a like, ooh, that stumped me for a second. And I know Knox is a rapper himself, but it gives that he's trying to be like, oh, I'm such a rapper that no bar ever gets past me, never goes over my head. Ever. Yeah. You need to go watch the interview. Okay. I feel that. I'm like, do I really want to watch the full interview? Because I feel like that's the main part out here. You didn't listen to the clip, but honestly, it's probably just going to be a shoulder shrug for you. LOL, right? Serial Sensei. And that's how I feel too, because it's kind of how I was already feeling about J. Cole, that he's not, especially after the beef. I feel like when he stepped out of the beef, that was proof enough that he didn't feel like he was the best and that he wasn't going to try to prove it. And so that he came out and said it, I think that's the kind of only reality we can have right now. Truly. So, that is what that is. Ooh, hi Vortex. She said, play Losing Your Mind. Whose song is Losing Your Mind, by the way? Who made that? Is that J. Cole? Is that Kanye? So, oh snap, we got No Light Shaq up here. Yes, Ray Shaughnessy. Yes, we do. And he's one of my favorite reactors. Another reason why I am now in this space. Just enjoy his thing. It feels so great, so authentic, and so in the moment. Really what I think it should be. So, yeah, absolutely love that. He said, I mainly care about the music. You don't tend to get too much into everything else. Absolutely, Serial Sensei. My only thing is that I feel like this does affect Cole's music because I listen and try to find the truth inside of what I'm hearing or what could be real. Same thing with me in comedy. I like it to be or seem as authentic as possible. That just makes it more enjoyable for me personally. But now knowing that Cole doesn't really feel he's the best, next time I hear him say, well, I'm the GOAT, I'm the biggest ever, whoever did it, I'll be like, okay, he's just doing his artist thing, instead of me being like, okay, now let me lock in differently to try to assess how I feel about his lyrics from him saying he's the best. It just kind of changes the place I'm going to listen to his art through, or the filter that I'll listen to it through. Well, Ray, how you been, Ray? What you been up to? I saw you went live. I'm like, was it today or yesterday? Yesterday, I think. But I didn't get to catch you. I think I was at work or something like that. And Sly, oh, absolutely. I can listen to it. Yeah, send me the link. We can definitely listen to it because we just finished up with this as well. All we hear is I'm the best. So he took a shot this time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, a game redemption. Very, very cool, Ray. And Sarah, you said, based on the little bit I've seen, I feel like he just said the quiet part out loud. Exactly, Serial. I don't honestly think he's the only rapper that feels that way, but he's the only one to say it. But I could be wrong. And that's what we also said, Serial. Like, I honor that he's coming to terms with it and that he's saying it out loud. I love that because that's an authenticity in itself, too. If I'm looking for artists to be authentic, he's now done the most authentic thing that I feel that he's done. Because I was saying, I have a video on YouTube that's like, who is J. Cole really? Is the title of my video, listening to his last album. And so now he's answered my question. Who is he really? He's an artist. He's an artist doing creative things and saying what he wants to say in the art. And that's fine as an artist. And I honor that part. And now I just assess his music differently. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, Ray. No, Ray, you seem so peaceful. How is your community so toxic? Oh my goodness. No one in Real Goat Combo ever said it about themselves. Yeah, except for Kanye, right? But we'd also just discussed that Kanye is a different situation out here. He said, imagine Andre 3000 telling us he was putting on a cape on. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. There's some of the people who I think are so authentic that's why they're not rapping right now. Like Andre's not rapping right now because he literally said, what could be the authentic thing I could say that's going to be popular? And so I think there's just different categories. Different categories is cool. You know, you be talking a little, Ray, I got to catch you out here saying, talking your stuff you talking. How did I like the Kanye? I didn't listen to it. Probably won't. LOL. Exactly. Serial. The Kanye album was, I'm happy for him. It wasn't problematic. It brought back the old Kanye. I think he literally took some of his cadences from old Kanye to be in the new Kanye. Right? Hey, Cartier. If that's how you pronounce your name. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in here. He brought some of the old Kanye back to us. And I think the next album will probably be really great or really, really good. I think it was a signal to a few people that he's gonna do good. He's not gonna be out too far out there. And so I think this was just an album to give us a taste. A lot of the songs were under 2 minutes, under 3 minutes long. So it was leaked. So there could be a chance that some of the songs end up longer later. But yeah, I think it was just a signal to the industry. Hey, you can sponsor me again. You can invest in me again. The writers and producers, please come back and work with me again because I can still make art that is not the worst in the world. Yeah. Oh, Andre Daddy Fat Stacks. Oh, Leroy, maybe one day. We just got to keep talking about it. Bring them back. I'm in Atlanta now. Maybe I need to find Andre. Like I was working with some people with Kanye, and maybe it's Andre all along. I gotta convince him to do the work we all are hoping for. Wait, you remember Jimi Hendrix saying he wasn't the best guitarist? Wow. And there's also humility in being an artist because what do they say? Pride comes before the fall. And Kanye hit the most pride he ever hit. And then he fell too. So that saying is not just a saying out here. Wait, every time you hear that sound alert, no packet. What does no packet mean? I think 3 Stacks could make a great album at this age. I agree, Serial. It doesn't really need to be about anything popular, but you also can't force anybody to make anything. But I hope he reconsiders. Right. Reconsider. Read some. Y'all, by the way, I was on Front Page and I quoted Andre 3000 lyrics in a Twitch panel on activism. I was like, and so out here, sometimes we need to reconsider, read some literature. And I was like, okay, that was a rap lyric. I hope people understand where I was coming from with that. But yeah, we need him to reconsider. And that's kind of what I feel might be a part of like a purpose for me, is to help more people understand you don't have to care about the numbers that the industry makes us think like, oh, if I don't get 1 million downloads on the first weekend, then it doesn't matter. No, if 100 people download Andre 3000 album on the first weekend and we love it, it will get to 1 million eventually. So it's just about us reclaiming the industry that used to be ours on a different level, and making sure artists realize, no, put the art out. It's still so necessary. Please inspire people to make art at all ages. So that's where my heart is. And I hope to have a part in making that real for a lot of people. Why don't battle rappers really ever get considered? Consider for what, Rhino, by the way? And Kendrick technically is a battle rapper, Rhino. He technically is, that's where he came up under. And I love that he finally got to be in one of the biggest beefs and battles ever, because he said that was his beginning, was studying battle rappers. I think there's more to it. Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin said, I am not as great as Jimi Hendrix was, but the truth is none of us are as great as Mozart. Interesting. Denzel Curry got a bar about this. My girl bad like battle rappers that make albums. Leo Rex. That's actually very lovely. That's a very lovely bar. 3000 just put out a flute album, didn't he? He did, Rhino. And that's why Fat Keys always is talking about Andre and putting away his flutes. But we respect him and his artistry and what he wants to do. Killer Mike talked about how Dre doubted his verse on scientists and engineers and wanted to pull it. Aww. I haven't listened to a ton of battle rappers albums lately, but they're gotten a lot better at making music. Marv One put out a really dope album in 2024. Serial, that is so funny. My early Twitter days was with Marv One, by the way. I don't know if I've ever heard of anyone just talking about Marv One, but we were in the same circles in like 2009. And so that's a really, really special memory that you brought back to me. And I can't say that I know that Marv One was a battle rapper, but I just know him from like his mixtapes and being on Twitter and stuff like that back in the day. Mozart had beef with other musicians of his time, though, too. It's funny, Mozart would write pieces in his style of other composers of his time as a way of poking fun, but it was whole pieces. I love that. Love that. Yeah, Marv has battled for years. He still battles you. LOL, you casually know all the the cool people. Okay, I was like, battles me? No. I'm like, what did I do to him back then? And he's never told me. He was battling me. Oh, that's too funny. Serial. Well, that's the thing. I was out here on these internets looking for art. I was scouring the internet. And I'll get back into that and trying to find the people again, and hopefully creating pathways to make it easier to find those people out here. Can we get a Tay Rock highlight review? Who is that? Sure, send me a link. Okay, but let's be honest. Mozart was for real another level compared to any human being. Aww. Yeah. No, Mozart was definitely super, super talented. Absolutely. And I mean, it's also another thing that Mozart was also known for putting in some rhythm into his compositions, which some would say are fairly African in rhythm, which also gives to the concept. Y'all gonna, YouTube might come for me. The way YouTube is like, you always mention black stuff, and it's the truth. Okay. Mozart, his mother was enslaved, okay? And the stories about what he looked like from the people who actually knew him, he was brown with curly hair, okay? Mozart was very likely a brown man. And naturally, they've made him to look differently in the new pictures of this man. But yeah, Mozart was that dude. He definitely was, for sure. You sent the link. Okay, perfect, Sly. We're going to take a look at that. Marv and Quest McCody were two of the first battle rappers you ever watched back in the day. I don't think I've heard of Quest McCody, by the way. Every now and again, I go run that seatbelt bar back just in case. Oh, just because? Okay, you might have to let us know more about that.